the greatest performance in NBA history. One, because this guy is not somebody that we would peg for being an 83-point scorer in a game.
Nah.
We knew Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, them type of guys were capable of 83. I had no idea Bam Adebayo was capable of 83.
Nah, when somebody told me, I thought they were talking about the wrong African.
Right.
I was like, Pascal Siakam did what?
83, bro.
83. That's a lot. And ain't nobody else did that. So it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, it's an everyday thing.
Right.
And for it to not be a superstar to do it, that's what makes it crazy. I expect this out of like a Wembanyama or Steph, Ant-Man, or anybody with a... Bam don't even got a real nickname. It's just Bam. Y'all just not saying his whole last
name. Bam. Here I am. Bam.
540 Dre says the game is soft anyways. SGA and Harden made a living off the line.
They did. Are they celebrating this in Nigeria? If Nigerians don't give a fuck about it, I don't give a fuck about it.
They're better. There's a bunch of...
Show me footage of people dancing in the street in Lagos. Then I might consider being excited about it. You get what I'm saying? But what do his own people think about it? Because us African Americans, we kind of care. It's kind of like, I mean, okay.
What you mean you kind of care?
I mean, because look, first of all, he's taking jobs from everyday African Americans. He's a Nigerian in the NBA. That shit was made for niggas from here.
Is he straight from Nigeria?
No, he's probably been here since he was 5 or something. Some type of civil war happened. His mom, but he was born and raised here.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you were to break this down for a non-basketball fan, how do you equivalent this to like a different sport?
Okay.
Like what's the football equivalent? What's the hockey equivalent? The baseball equivalent of this dude putting up 83 in one game?
Okay, so football equivalent.
What football you talking about?
So football equivalent. Who? Let me see. This is like who's a above average but not elite football player.
Kenny Walker.
Who?
Kenny Walker.
Kenny Walker. What position does he play?
Running back. He's running back. He just got the Super Bowl MVP.
Okay, this is
like traded to Kansas City.
Okay, this is like Kenny Walker rushing for 600 yards in a game.
Yeah, or scoring 12
touchdowns.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce, the tight end.
Yeah.
Taylor's man. Yeah.
Taylor Swift's man.
Yeah, he caught 11 touchdown passes.
Right.
That's what that'd be like.
Yeah, this is like
it's not normal.
It's not normal.
It's not normal shit.
Yeah, this is like a midget having a 12-inch dick.
It's like a soccer player scoring 26 times. He got 26 goals.
How about this?
It's like a lesbian sending you a dick pic of a finger.
Put it in fight terms, like either MMA or boxing.
Okay, it's like somebody throwing an uppercut, knocking somebody out, and then picking him back up, and then doing it 5 more times.
Just like Conor McGregor beating Mike Tyson.
Ooh. So like a good qualified guy doing the impossible.
Right. Yeah. He's good. He's a great ball player, but his skill set, the way he hoops, it doesn't translate to 83. This is an outer body experience.
83.
This is outer body, bro.
The first person to score this much points was Wilt Chamberlain, and nobody saw it. Nobody, just the people in the arena.
Right.
So there's no other account for it.
This is like finding out Young Thug wrote the "I Have a Dream" speech. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, okay, Young Thug could probably write a good speech, but I don't know if he could write a good speech that's not about snitching. I don't know if he could write a speech about unity. I didn't even know he had it in him. I didn't know he had it in him. And, I know all the other Africans from African countries, Africans from the Congo, Zaire.
Okay.
They got to be hating a little bit.
Nobody's going to be hating more than a Kobe Bryant fan. Because Kobe fans is mad.
I'm a Kobe fan. I'm not mad about it.
You just said you don't give a fuck about it. It's 83
I'm not mad.
I
just don't care because it's a fluke.
How is it? How do you fluke 83 times?
He didn't fluke 83 times. He that's not how that works.
Okay, so where the fluke?
The fluke is do it again. Let me see you score 30 this game. If you go from 83 to 15, I know it's a fluke.
So if he scores 30 at any point during the rest of the season, then it's not a fluke.
What's Bam averaging this year? What's Bam's average?
Let's see.
Do I have a data? What's Bam's average? And also, look, man, we're gonna put a link in the description, you guys. If you want to call in and roast and talk a little bit of shit, this episode is a tester episode. We're just working out the kinks. But if you want to call in and get roasted, this show is going to be a little bit different. Roast to host. I'm gonna have a room full of comedians. We're gonna be roasting. We're gonna be how many?
20 and 10. He's there from 20 and 10.
20. That's not bad. 20 and 10 is not an 80. That I can't predict 83 from 20 and 10. I would assume he'd have a 30-point rebound game before an 83-point game. But look, if you guys want to call in, you click this link right here. It's in the description. You can talk shit with us. Every week we're gonna have a hit list of people we roast.
Hit list.
All right. So if you got somebody you want to roast or you want us to roast, all you got to do the week before is, do we have somewhere they can reach out to us? The Roast Battle inbox, the Kraig Facts inbox. Send us who the fuck you want us to expose.
Send it.
Yep.
And
The battle link is in the chat.
The battle link. This is where all roast roads meet. There's some people who don't think black comedians are funny roasters. If you don't believe that, call in and get your ass roasted. There's some black people that don't think white comedians are funny roasters. If you don't believe they are, call in and you'll get your ass lit up. This is for everybody.
Everybody. Anybody can get roasted.
Somebody says, as a Lakers fan, that 83-point game is bullshit.
It's bullshit. Let me tell you something.
No.
5 of the top 10 players of all time are all Lakers. We know greatness. Magic.
Okay.
Wilt,
Uh-huh.
Kobe,
Uh-huh.
Shaq, LeBron,
Right.
Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 7 or 8 of the top 10, 11 players that ever played this game are Lakers. We know greatness. Bam out of bio. This is lucky.
Nobody said anything about Bam Adebayo deserving to go to the Hall of Fame. He's not the GOAT. He might not even win a playoff game this year. All anybody's ever said is he scored 83 points in motherfuckers.
And that's cool.
Motherfuckers is mad that he scored 83. He scored 83.
I'm not mad. I just don't give a fuck as much as I should.
It's I mean, it's strange because it's him, but I don't. It should be celebrated, and we also act like the 100 points just never really.
Okay,
happened.
so how should we celebrate it? Talk to me. What should we be doing? A parade?
That would be nice.
Go
Do
to
you know-
lunch.
Yeah, a little parade store right in LA, right in front of the crypto. Like, no, I think that it just shouldn't be. We're such a hating culture that when somebody does something good, we have to find a way to disqualify it.
Okay, I get that. I'm not hating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you think it's? I mean, look, you have to be conscious to be jealous.
Do
You
you?
think these people aren't?
No, I just think that people tend to pay attention to the most marketed person. The best marketed, most visually accessible person will always get the benefit of the doubt in the court of public opinion.
But these people are putting Bam down because now he did something great. If he didn't do anything great, nobody would be talking shit about it.
Nobody be talking about him at all. We
Nobody
talking about
would-
him
yeah.
all year.
You would have nothing negative or positive to say about him, but now people are coming out of the woodworks to talk shit about him because he did something great.
Haven't
That's what I'm saying. It's jealousy.
It's just
Jealous?
Man, I mean, like, that's what you say. That's what he's done. Yeah, Asia Wilson,
Oh,
the best
like,
basketball player.
His girlfriend is a better hooper than
Yeah.
she's
She don't got 83.
no, but she's an MVP of a league that is okay.
Do you know how many times I've talked to a Kobe Bryant fan and they just scream out 81, 81. So now Bam got his 83. What you
Okay,
got to
all
say
right, I'll
about
give you 83. Give me another Bam accolade. Give me 4 Bam accolades.
Okay. 2020, he was out there in the bubble, dribbling, shooting, passing to people.
He made it out of Nigeria.
Yeah.
You know, when you make it out of Lagos, you got to be celebrated. Well, he wasn't sold out of Africa like my people.
Yeah. He went out and got him a sister.
Right.
Asia was.
You're
A lot of
surprised.
other black athletes don't do that. A lot of black athletes don't do that.
I mean, Elijah won. He married an 18-year-old virgin that was black. We're not celebrating him.
hit that link, call in.
Hit the link in the bio if you think Elijah one marrying a virgin is greater than Bam Adebayo scoring 83 points. I think Elijah one marrying a virgin woman is greater than Bam's 83-point game. Am I a hater? No.
Got to be. If 83 has just not been done. And for it to come from him makes it even better.
It does. I mean, look, given the type of game he has, it's an incredible accomplishment. Shout out to Bam Adebayo. I'm a Laker. I'm used to greatness. So this is just, if he was a Laker, this would be, oh, cool. And then what about a championship?
Hey, I'm not really sure about that too, because LeBron is hated by some Laker fans, and he's on the team.
But LeBron is not hated for reasons most people can understand. You know what I'm saying? LeBron is hated by Lakers because we don't really buy into him being a Laker for real.
So y'all bought into Robert Ory, who was a Houston Rocket and a San Antonio Spur. You bought into Karl Malone when he came over. You bought into Devinger. Y'all buy into everybody else. But when LeBron gets here, he's the only athlete that is good and hated by his own team.
I wouldn't say he's hated. We just don't trust LeBron.
To do what?
We don't trust him to make decisions that are best for the Lakers. You get what I'm saying?
He got y'all a championship.
He got us a championship with an, as I said, with asterisk.
Asterisk.
Why? I mean, people say the bubble championship is an asterisk or whatever. Somebody had to win that.
He's only here so he can be. He's only here so he can be considered better than Kobe. He's not here because he really wanted to be a Laker.
He didn't have to come here to be.
He's here chasing Kobe.
He didn't have to come here to be considered better than Kobe.
Yeah. I mean, why not? So this is the most high pressure environment to be a basketball player in the entire NBA.
I mean, winning the championship in Cleveland,
in LA, and doing it in 2 different runs is one of the hardest things that's ever been done in the history of basketball.
How about winning a championship for 3 different franchises?
That's a great thing, but there's no pressure to win chips in Cleveland.
What do you mean? It's never been done.
There's no pressure. Like if you don't do it, motherfuckers ain't gonna be like, oh, you're not one of the greats. They're gonna be like, you were in Cleveland, so we get it. But if you want to be a great and you're in LA, you have to win multiple championships.
You know how many motherfuckers won a championship in LA?
Not a lot.
It's about 26 motherfuckers won a championship in Cleveland. Like it don't happen like that.
No, but what I'm telling you is there's no expectation in Cleveland. LeBron didn't come into a high pressure situation like Kobe did.
You crazy.
He didn't.
He was when he came out, he had expectations, bigger expectations.
I know, but he didn't have expectations. The expectations of the team weren't higher than his expectations as an individual. Kobe Bryant came into a situation where the team expectations superseded the individual expectation. If he would have just averaged 30 and never won a chip, he would have got traded. He would have got traded back to the Hornets.
Yeah, because he got traded.
You can't just average and be an all-star in LA and not win championships and be considered great. It's too many people to compare you to. One is not enough in LA.
Steve Nash?
One is not enough in LA. Steve Nash is not a top 20 player of all time.
People think that he's great.
He's great, but he's not LA Laker great.
He didn't win no championship.
If he was a Laker, he wouldn't even be a top 10 Laker.
Is Steve Nash a top 10 Laker point guard?
If he was, he wouldn't be a top 10 Laker. He would be a point guard, yes, but he was not a top 10 Laker.
But top 10 Laker point guard?
He'd be a top 10 Laker point guard, but he's not a top 10 Laker. Look, bro, Shaq, Kobe, Will, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, James Worthy, George Mikan. George Mikan. What are we at? 8 or 9?
Yeah, it is getting shaky.
Luka.
Okay, that's better than George Mikan.
Huh?
That's better than some George Mikan shit, but go ahead.
Hey, Glenn Rice.
Stop it. There we go.
Hey, Jefferson, hold on. Wasn't Mitch Richmond a Laker?
I feel like,
everybody was fucking like everybody was a Laker.
Everybody got some of that ass. Yeah.
No, everybody.
He might have been number 10. See? He might have been number 10, but he wouldn't have been top 8 or 9.
But none of them other people, Mitch Richmond,
Lamar Odom. Hey, shout out to Lamar Odom for his public admission of cocaine use.
You got to publicly admit that people can see it.
I mean, you're not really a coke. You haven't really been addicted to coke or crack unless you're telling people about it. Right. Cocaine inhibits your ability to be private.
Right.
It's something in cocaine that scrambles your covertness, and you just have to tell people I was addicted and I enjoyed it.
Has anybody ever told somebody they was addicted to cocaine and it was just like out of just like I just want y'all to know this, or did people already see the signs?
No,
like,
when somebody's addicted to coke and they beat it, it's more of like, dog, I got this demon off my back. I fought with the devil and I fucking made it out of it. So it's not like a braggadocious thing. It's like you have to mentally be like that in order to stay above the addiction.
But has anybody said, "Hey, I'm on cocaine," and people be like, "Oh, I didn't know what was going on with you." Has it ever been like that?
Nah, when somebody's addicted, you know. Somebody's addicted, you know. When somebody's partying, you have an idea.
Yeah.
They talk, they don't let you finish sentences, they get emotional, they always want to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They up for 2-3 days at a time. That's this motherfucker might be addicted to cocaine in some way, some form of coke, you know. But when somebody is truly addicted, they don't have to say nothing, you know.
Yeah, you know, you have to sleeping with the dog. Yeah, you know what you're doing.
Yes, you know, so shout out to Lamar Odom for
Shout out to those.
I had the way he played, he was an unselfish player. He didn't have cocaine game.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like Dennis Rodman had cocaine game, rebounding, running all over the court. But Lamar Odom didn't have cocaine game. He was patient. He hit the open man.
Let the game come.
That's not cocaine game. So they need to study what cocaine did to his brain because it made him unselfish.
What if he was
Normally, when you're addicted to cocaine, you get a lot of steals.
What if he was right-handed?
You know, cocaine addicts are thieves. They steal shit and sell it. I wonder.
They stole the ball, trying to sell it to somebody. How much you want for this?
He stole the ball and tried to sell it. It's fucking crazy. But Lamar Odom being addicted to coke, it didn't match his game.
How much you want for this?
He never was late to games. He was on time. If you look up all the coke addicts in the history of the league, they just wouldn't show up to a game. He was at every game.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like he came to work with a coke addiction is incredible.
Very responsible. Very responsible.
Shout out to Lamar Odom for being a stand-up crackhead.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, you need to do it like.
Well, not crack coke, because you can't call a coke addict a crack addict.
They get mad.
Yeah, they're gonna get upset, and I believe because look, you could be a functional good person and sniff cocaine every other day. You can still be a good person.
You can't be functional crack.
Crack, you can't be functional.
Damn.
Yeah, anything that makes you give away your kids.
But I'm going to work every day. I mean,
you're not gonna give away a kid on coke. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do that, man. I know a lot of good coke heads. There's nothing wrong with doing a little bit of coke, especially if it's pure.
That's my one flaw. I got rid of the kids, but
I can't do the coke. You know what I mean? Because you know, you see my nose.
Yeah, I don't want to do no sniffing.
You could be on coke and be a good person, man. That's thank you, Lamar.
I don't want to do no sniffing. I don't want to do the drug you got to sniff, and I don't want to do the LVN drug.
You don't want to do. I mean, when you do Flonase, right?
The LVN.
Have you ever done a Flonase shot?
No, I don't even like water going on my nose in the pool.
Well, I've done Flonase, and that's a drug. That's a legal drug. It's not cocaine. So you gotta snort a liquid.
I don't want nothing in my nose.
You don't want nothing in your nose.
Yeah, that's crucial.
But shout out to Lamar, man. That makes me wonder how many players in the NBA are actually doing cocaine.
Why don't heroin addicts become LVNs?
I mean, why don't they get phlebotomy license?
That's what I'm saying.
Phlebotomy license.
They know where the vein is at and all that.
You got to be brave to shoot a needle with no experience.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get it in there. However,
Kraig, someone's talking shit about your shorts.
What do you have to say about my? Why don't you go ahead and click the link and talk shit to my face?
John Cena ass shorts.
This is AI. These are AI shorts. I actually have on some jeans.
Put the shorts on.
Hilarity, man. Shout out to Lamar Odom. Have you ever bought coke for somebody?
No.
That's a great thing to do.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you have to. There's a lot of things you got to figure out when you're buying coke from somebody else, like the language. You know what I mean?
Let me get 7 of them.
See, that's not coke language.
Let me get it.
That's how you buy sodas and pizza and shit.
Let me get a few drugs.
Yeah.
Please. Thank you.
Said Billy Kidman shorts.
Who's Billy Kidman? These are middle class white jokes. Hey, I want to laugh. Bring up Billy Kidman.
You gotta be wrestling. You gotta be a wrestling fan for that one.
I don't know who Billy Kidman is. I'm sorry.
Inch, baby. The Flock. I know about that.
You know you guys can call in and roast me. I don't know why you don't call in.
There you go.
That's funny.
Billy Kidman, see?
Fuck Billy Kidman.
7-year itch.
That's comedy.
7-year itch.
Billy Kidman, oh, you're a wrestling guy. I had no who. How many characters did Billy Kidman play?
I don't know. Billy Kidman was his most famous one.
Oh,
okay. He was
okay.
the Flock and the Raven and the Flock.
Yeah. Steroids is another drug that
Somebody says Kraig is the new coach for the Bad News Bears.
Steroids is another drug that people don't mind publicly admitting they use.
Shooting it in your ass.
Could you imagine being on steroids and you just super swole? You trying to act like you're not on steroids?
I'm eating a lot of granola.
I mean, not a granola's crazy. I've never met a steroid dealer. Do they have a block you can go buy steroids on like they do other drugs? Like, could you imagine if Lamar Odom pulled up on the wrong block?
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Bend over.
He's snorting. He's snorting steroids now. His nose is buff as fuck. He's like, I'm not high, but I can smell shit a mile away.
It's like McDonald's. I got the wrong shit in my bag. Man. I got home this shit.
Where do they buy steroids? Is it at the gym? Has anybody ever approached you? You know, when you go out and party and people say, hey, do you party? You want some? Like, where do they sell steroids?
You don't hang with white people enough.
Oh, it's white people.
Yeah.
Somebody trying to deal you some steroids?
Nigga, instead of like coke, because we're the same age, so it's like, yeah, well, all right. Yeah, cocaine, powder cocaine, and testosterone and steroids are real white people things. So I remember back in like the college years or early in mid 2000s, that was always about getting horse tranquilizers and steroids at TJ.
Good, you go to Tijuana.
Okay.
But there is a guy. Is there a guy like look for black people? The guy look. This is who non-black people assume the drug seller is. Hoodie, gold chain, standing in the back of the party, not really saying much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look like he has a little bit of money. That guy. But who's the prototypical guy that if you see him like this motherfucker, I might be able to buy some rice from this nigga.
He got the singlet on. He covered this motherfucker.
What the fuck is the singlet? What is a singlet? What is that?
That's a little wrestling.
Oh, he got the wrestling one piece on. That's a singlet. That's the singlet is crazy.
Somebody said, ask Gawd about his Ahmed Johnson character on WWE 2K.
Oh, hey man,
that's somebody that knows time for sure.
Yo, shout out to
people.
That's very Pacific.
Time comedy is available on WWE 2K26. That's the creative character. He is out there and he is putting in pain. Yeah, for sure.
I imagine on a wrestling platform you could find steroids.
Yeah.
Anything WWF related.
Yeah. I got a question. though. Most said that somebody approached him and tried to sell him some steroids. What did that do to your self-esteem? Like you walking up,
like, hey, bro, you're kind of skinny.
Yeah. Push up ain't gonna work for you.
Hey, you want to be able to fight off a sexual assault in style?
And what you gonna do if I do this to you?
That's what's crazy because the nigga that was selling it was he was like a dreadhead.
Really? How much do you bench?
No, because he was like
bullshit. Take a couple of these.
Yeah, man. Already selling weed. He was just like, well, nigga, I got these steroids. You can get these off too. It was like that.
Oh, he wanted you to sell steroids for him.
Yeah, he was like, you know, buff white nigga.
Oh, that right.
I worked at the gym. I'm Valley Total Fitness. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how you know how.
I thought you was
no.
To you,
hey, West Hollywood. I don't live in West Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought about like, hey, bro, you
you
fuck the gym. You ain't gonna make it.
Hey, if you sell steroids, we want you to come on the show. We're gonna black out your face. But you ever watch where they have like the cartel people and their faces blacked out?
Yeah.
We want a steroid. What does a steroid kingpin look like? Is he swole? Is he buff?
Wait, remember that? What's like that? The Rock and Mark Wahlberg had that movie.
Oh, yeah. That's a good. Yeah. I want.